Good evening. Let me try. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for also. Hello. Good evening. Quinta, how are you? I'm waiting for comments. Anthony, how are you? How's our baby? How are you? How's our baby? How's everything? Oh, how are you coping? Congrats again. I hope our baby is not making you, overstressing you. Hope you are not keeping up late night. Eh? How body? Yoruba people will say, Eko owo no omi, meaning your hand is washing. It's inside the water. Eko owo no omi. Eh? Are you well rested? Eh? You are now doing postnatal. Hope you have somebody or people to help you. It's not easy. Somebody says you were live on YouTube earlier. Yes, I was trying to sort out some things. You understand? I was trying to sort out. Yeye, can you share your gold plug? Oh yes, Zafi Concept. Zafi Concept. She's on Facebook and she's also on IG. Zafi, as in Zaffy. Zafi Concept. That's my gold plug. She's on IG and she's also on Facebook. I don't know if she's on TikTok too, but you'll be able to get her there. Okay, let me greet the people. Are we I don't know if I'm well stationed. Please let me know if I'm well stationed. Please. Well positioned and everything. Let me greet first. Anthony, so it's you first. How's our baby? Welcome on board. Are you back or you just drops by? Greet our baby for us, so but try and make sure. I don't think you are 3 months yet. I think you announced to us the birth of our newborn prince in December. So you are not yet 12 weeks. So don't overstress yourself. Somebody says, Yeye, check your signal. It's freezing. Really? Wow. Is it the YouTube? Is it freezing on YouTube or on Facebook? And I'm using Vodafone. And I'm using my private, I'm not using the house. This subscribe, as in my provider is Vodafone. I've told you people. They have made me tired of. It's just like MTN Glow. Mudeti was stuck. I told you I renewed my contract December. Another 1 year new. If not, if I cut them off now, mo breach the contract ni. And I'm not using any, as in the house network. I'm using private. That is my private phone number. I have 4 numbers with them, which includes the house one. 4. Phone mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yìí, each so it's not like I'm overloading it with other people using it with me. I don't know what to do. How is it getting on? If not, I switch to the house one. Let's see. It's freezing. Okay, let me try and change it. Let me try and change it. Let me try and change it to the house one. Let me change it to the house one. I don't know if this works. I've switched to house one. I don't know. I've switched to the house one. Let's see if this works. See your beautiful hair glittering and sparkling. The hair don OTT. Hey, sister Biliki, how are you, my darling sis? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, sister Biliki. How is everybody? How is the family? Good to see you on board. God bless you. Please, ma, are you on TikTok? No, I'm not. I am on TikTok, but I'm not on TikTok at the moment. YouTube and Facebook is where I stream this. If I come to TikTok, maybe I'll come to TikTok for business. Business time, I'll come there. I don't like TikTok. It's very toxic. They are too troublesome there. Sorry, I can't. It's as if it's rush. As if want to hash, don't tell me. It's hot. You're welcome. I'm trying to just wait for us. Love citrines. You're welcome. You're all welcome. Adeton Layada. You're welcome. Thank you. Network. How is the network now? Is it better now? Is it better now? Is the network better now? Is it better on Facebook? I've changed it to the house one. I took it off the private as in my own number. Let's see how that works. Okay, then on YouTube, I have my people there. You're all very welcome. Dunke Diamond, you're welcome. Good evening. I'll pin your name down. You're number one. Tutu Hamed, you're welcome. Dupesi, by Dupesi, Beshiman Korukoyin, okay, I shall pronounce it. Olubusayo. Olubusayo. Rino, hey, okay, me fellow shame mistake. Adia Ailara, you're all welcome. You're all very welcome. You're very unique. Unique Ble. Hey, you're welcome. In fact, the way to TikTok, they always change everybody's name. Amudala, wow, you're welcome. That one is straight for Messi 8. You're welcome. Some names are easy for me to pronounce. Some I have challenges pronouncing them. It just seems like I want to scatter the name. But I'm glad. You're all very welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. Before anything at all, how are you today? How are you getting on? The year has just begun. How are you getting on? Take it easy on yourself. Don't overflog anything. There's nothing coming from up. Tile Ogba. Let me tell you, I also motivate myself. Sometimes but I'll just tell myself, as long as there's life, there's hope. There's nothing coming from up that this ground not go take. Wallahi. It's Ashimolowo ben. They can't bury us with our aged or with our dead parents, the ones that are gone. Shewa ben. It is going to be good for us. Arabinrin Pearly, you are very welcome. Taye Ologunro, you are welcome. Adeleke, you are welcome. Everybody, you people are welcome. See, this evening, I just was lucky to stumble upon Daddy Adeleke. And if you all remember, I was saying to you, the only thing I see is you more beautiful now, even than some younger bloggers. Ọlọ́run ò ní bá yín lẹ́wà jẹ́ mà. Oh, thank you. Omolola Fadahunsi, God bless you. Eunice, you are here. How are you, Court Clark? How is everything? God bless you. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. That's an accolade. Thank you. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Now, the thing I want to say to you people is that I stumbled on Daddy Adeleke. God bless that man. Alone. You know, if taba farabalẹ̀, if we calm down, bí wọ́n bá farabalẹ̀, á rí nǹkan. You know, tí wọ́n bá farabalẹ̀, if you calm down, really, that's why the Bible tells us that we should not be quick to talk, swift to listen, or something like that, slow to talk. Just listen more than talk. When you listen more, you will grab more. Do you understand? When I was feeling like, I don't know about others, that it is not that girl, Anu, that wrote those things that we saw. That is not that girl. You know, some people were saying that, no, it's that girl. You go and check that chat. Some people were saying, no, what special you what that girl wrote? That the girl can write it. Yeah, we've once passed through that age. It doesn't matter if a child is even a genius. More so, it's not even about being a genius. Yeah, it's about the fact that when you see how the person that impersonated Anu's mother wrote, and the time that the person that claims she is Anu wrote, if you look at it and you are able to read between the lines, you will know that it's the same person that is writing. I actually thought it was Anu's mother. Well, I mentioned that here. I said, it's not Anu writing. Aside that she's too young to write like that, more so, you can see the undertone of this thing. It's seemingly looking like it's an adult that is writing this thing. And I compared how the person wrote and how the person also wrote the person that was impersonating the child. I said, this thing is not coming from that child. I said that. I also said, if this girl wants to make headway, that is Anu's mother, she should detach herself completely from Kemi Olunloyo. Because if we are being sincere, I said it, if you go and listen to that chat, I said if she wants to make headway, if she wants progress in this matter, she must detach herself completely from Kemi Olunloyo. Because only the blind and the deaf would say that they do not know on this social media that Kemi Olunloyo has been coming for that young lad, Davido. Anytime I ṣe tí ò ní dáríjì, that won't forgive us. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ gbá ọwọ́ ọmọ rẹ̀ yín. Àwọn ọmọ wa ò ní ṣẹ̀wọ̀n, àwa gan ò ní ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. I will translate it in English. Anyone that we would offend, that won't forgive us, our children, may we not come across or nor even offend such person. Because even me, I said it that day. I said, I can't fathom why that lady has continually picked on that boy, Davido. That the final straw that broke the camel's back was on Ifeanyi's case. Those were my words. When these people were mourning the loss of a child, Kemi was busy bantering in their face, saying that boy is a girl, saying things that you begin to wonder. And people will be there encouraging it. People will be there applauding it. That's why I know that no, all right. It's not everybody that it's okay. That's why this social media, not even social media, the world at large. Tell everybody that it's okay. Some people find it funny. Some people find it okay. Some people find it cool. That what that lady was doing to that boy and the wife is cool. It's okay. Aside pé, you all of us, we have our own children. I didn't think it was the height of bullying. Even if one is not well upstairs, Katie sọ pé èèyàn sick upstairs, kò yẹ kó dẹ̀ lé tó yẹn, kó dẹ̀ dúró mọ́yàn, kíyàn dúró mọ́yàn. Ẹ gbà wá o, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? What is happening? Kí ló dé gangan? Ẹ dúró mọ́ ọmọ yẹn. This woman, you held on this young boy. Sote the father. You know what it took that man for him to sit down and do a press conference? Do you know what it means? Just singularly for just one person, you have frustrated his child. Do you know what it means for that man? Even though you can tell from Davido's lifestyle, you can tell that that man is also very humble. His humility he got from his father. I don't know the mom, so I wouldn't talk about the late mother, but he got his humility. The man is very humble, because if I am in that man's position, I would have made sure they've carried Kemi Olunloyo. They will just go and put her somewhere for some time, because and to me, I would do that just to give my child peace of mind. I find it very unfair. To me, I'm talking for myself. That man had to climb down his high horse as the father of Davido to come and explain to us, the public. Is it fair? And go and check his words. Daddy, I have respected you, not only because you are a rich man, because you are the father of my son. What you have done again heightened my respect for you. People should go and learn. People should go and learn. People should go and learn. That is a rich billionaire. Look at the way he climbed down his high horse and decided to come to we, the public, to say his side of the story. Because he is the head of that family. Kemi Olunloyo cannot continue in that manner. And if they leave that video to read, Shiwawu, the boy is ignoring. And some of you will be the one inciting, encouraging all these things. You people will be inciting it. You'll be encouraging. I don't know. Is it fair? Is it fair? Think about it. Is it fair on these children? All these boys. If we all sit down, my firstborn, ọdún mélòó ni Davido gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? A lè bí Davido tó ẹ pa tètè bímọ bí 18. Yeah, a lè bí Davido lọ́mọ, a lè bí Chioma lọ́mọ. Many of us. Talk less of a man like that. That man. Do you think if Davido's mother was alive, can Kemi do all these things with a Burna Boy? Ìyá ẹ̀ ò tí lè hàn. Why Davido? Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà. Abíamọ, ẹ jẹ́ ká pẹnupọ̀ ká sọ pé olè ibi ká má pẹnupọ̀ bá oní nǹkan wí, ká pẹnupọ̀ bá olè wí pé ibi tó fi ká ní ká ibi a ṣe máa bá ẹni tó ní nǹkan wí, olè ló yẹ ká bá rí pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí ò dáa, ó ṣe jí nǹkan báyìí. That lady is unbecoming. It's not fair. Let's listen to Baba Davido. It's long, it's lengthy. I want all of us to re-listen to him, because we pleaded. For like me, I said they should even go and meet what's this man's name? Dancing senator. But they should exempt this person completely. Kemi, they should not involve Kemi. That I know the family of the Adeleke. They are not hungry people. They are not people that were in antecedent has it. It's only Davido in no jelmo pepe furunu gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tí màá yẹn bí. Bàbá yẹn owó lọ́wọ́ lẹ̀ ni owó yẹn pọ̀ overflow. They are blessed. I would not. I know if that child is their child, if they can please give us one DNA, they would take care of that child. Kí ló wà nú ẹ̀? They would. Wallahi. They would. Anna Mayowa, my darling, Kemi should be picked up. She live in Ghana. Oh, Anna Mayowa. She Baba, that man doesn't want to add more to her. Looking from his utterances, so he doesn't want to go that route. I'm telling you, from his utterances, he has the money, he has the capability, he has what he can do. Even if nobody, he can employ the service of Interpol and they will nail her. He has it. But I don't think he wants to involve himself in her matter. That's why he advised his child, Davido, ignore her. After all, her child said something. Let's hear him. Let's hear what daddy has to say. Do you understand? And I want all of us to jókòó ká rò pé ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, put ourselves pé if this boy Davido is our son, ṣé gbogbo wa máa wo kí Kẹ́mi máa ṣe báyìí fún ọmọ wa ni? Is it fair? Not 1 year, not 2 years, not 3 years. Is it fair? Kí lè ṣe ọmọ yìí? Ẹni tá máa ṣe that won't forgive us. Or ẹni tá máa ṣe tí dé pé brain yẹn, or not even ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ẹni tó yẹ pé brain yẹn kó máa fi set on us, tó máa dúró mọ́ wa pé àfi kóun gba ẹ̀mí ọ̀tá wa. Ọlọ́run má mà jẹ́ ká bá wọn ọkùnrin náà pàdé wọn lórílẹ̀ alààyè yìí kẹ́ ẹ̀. Mommy Anna Mayowa, I don't think they should. The man doesn't want to involve himself in anything that would do with her, because èèyàn mọ bí tí ẹ̀mí máa ti bọ́, kò fẹ́ máa yan kò fẹ́ fi agbára hàn nípasẹ̀ connection. He can do it. He will just employ the service of Interpol. They will nail her down. They will get her. Why? For that man to come and address the public. Kẹ́mi ti gáàgì ìdílé yẹn ni o. Ó ti sú wọn kan gírí. And if we all don't agree together to stop this act, then who is next? Who is next? Who is next? It's getting too much. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. As if I felt it. I was saying to you people, they should, if Anu's mother is going to meet Kemi, kó yọ Kemi nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ pátápátá, because she's the one that will mess up the case for her. Ṣé etí ẹ̀ di, ṣé ojú ẹ̀ ó blind to see what Kemi has been doing to Davido for donkey years. Àṣé ara Kemi ni so ti ń rùn. Ara Kemi ni so ó ti ń rùn. Let's listen to Daddy Davido so that this video will carry it. Let's listen to him from the horse's mouth. Let's listen to him. Let's listen to him. I can't phantom it. Osumi.
Fine, take 1 week.
Sorry, let me start from beginning. It might be. It's going to take a little while. Can you hear Okotete Bere?
I'm the father of I have 5 children, 3 boys and 2 girls. David Adeleke, that you all know as Davido, is the baby of my family, is the last born. And I'm calling this press conference. This is my ever first time of addressing the press. And for just one single reason. I'm not on the social media, but I'm sure those of you in the social media will have been inundated with all kinds of talks about almost every year this thing, keeps coming up regarding one little girl called Ashimolowo that lives in Ibadan. That Kemi has continually alleged that Kemi Olunloyo has continually alleged that David is the father of the little girl. To start with, let me put it on record that I have 14 grandchildren, and I'll tell you the story about Ashimolowo and what has happened since I received a letter in 2014 from a lawyer in Ibadan alleging that my son David got somebody pregnant and abandoned the person with the child. And I'll tell you what the actions that I took immediately and what. But the reason why I call this conference, press conference, is for us to address. I'm not even sure if it's legal for someone to impersonate a minor.
It is.
This Kemi Olunloyo has been after my son David for many years. Everything she says about David is always negative, trying to put him in bad light, with the public. This that I'm about to read to you is what I received from the sister to Anu's mom.
The sister to Anu's mom.
That lives in Abuja. I'm not going to mention her name, but she's in communication with me. When this happened, she was the first, because I'm not in the social media. She saw the thing that was supposedly written by her niece, and then she sent this to me. Say, "Good afternoon, sir. So I hope your day is going well. I just saw this on a blog post. I just wanted to clarify that the account is not run by me, Ayo, or my mom. The account is run by Kemi Olunloyo, whom we have cut ties with years ago. I really do not know why she keeps posting these things, knowing fully well that we are no longer in communication. We have reached out to her several times to stop posting anything about Anu. I'm sorry if this embarrasses your family in any way." And immediately I saw this, I called David. I said, "David, have you seen anything in the social media?" He said a lot of things, that this woman has started again. And I've always told David to ignore this woman, because someone that her own son, her own biological son, has come out to the general public to say that it disowned her, she's no more her mom, she's crazy, she's that. So if her own son can say that about her, why should we bother about what she says about David? That was why I've always told him, please, just ignore her, and move on with your life. So when I received this, and I'm on YouTube, I've seen all kinds of things people have been saying, and I just said, look, maybe it's this might be a good time for me, as head of my family, to say our own side of this story. Like I said, I have 14 grandchildren. So what will one more do? Is it that I will not be able to afford to do things for her, or bring her into my family?
Happy.
But there's science. DNA. If you say you are my granddaughter, and the science has proven that you are my granddaughter, I will gladly accept her. So let me tell you the story of how I got to know about Anu. I received it. This is the document. I received this in the mail.
Can you imagine?
Through DHL to my office.
They turned the man to a speaker.
This is the DHL sent to me by Mandele A. Aiku and Co. from Ibadan in 2014 by DHL. And in the package, there are pictures of a little girl and pictures of David. I mean, they put David's picture, with the little girl. This was maybe they took I don't know where they cropped David's picture and put it, and this the mother of the girl. So I received this in the mail 2014, and in that mail also, curiously, there was a birth certificate of the child. And what caught my attention was that in the record of the birth certificate, it said full name of father, Adeleke David. Full name of mother, Adeleke Ayotomide. How can she be Adeleke? So that caught my attention. And then also in that DHL package was this letter from the grandmother of Anu, with her telephone number. I'm going to still show everybody up close so you can see everything. And he wrote, "Dear sir, I know you and your family are in good health and your work is thriving well because the Lord has been good to you, so I do not expect otherwise. Sir, I'm a widow with 2 daughters. I lost my husband 13 years ago and have single-handedly raised both of them with the help of God, but still haven't been, but it has been very challenging. Early last year, my eldest daughter, Ayotomide, informed me that your son, David Adeleke, was responsible for her pregnancy. Their meeting occurred when your son came to Ibadan for a show. I sat with her as a mother to ask her about the father of the child, and she has confided in me so many times that your son is indeed the father of her child. She put to bed on November 19, 2013, and gave birth to a baby girl. So I'm not trying in any way to extort you, but to ask that your son steps up for paternity tests to confirm and take full responsibility of his daughter. I'm also not asking your son to marry her at all. Contained in this envelope are pictures of the baby and my daughter. Sir, I know you are a God-fearing man, and I plead with you for the sake of the pain that the widow goes through to raise to raise our children, that you give me a quick and favorable response. Thank you and God bless you. Immediately I saw this letter, even before calling David, before telling David, about this, that I called this woman and I said, look, I've not spoken to my son yet, but I'm going to speak to him. But I'll suggest to you to give me your address in Ibadan. I'll send my driver to come and know where you live. But I can assure you that if this girl is my granddaughter, you have no problems with me. I'll welcome her into my family happily. She was happy. She gave me her address. I gave the address to my driver. My driver went to Ibadan the next day to know exactly where they live. And I told her that, look,
can you imagine?
The hospital that I use,
sorry, sir.
Yeah,
this man's position in Nigeria when it comes to wealth is as high as them Tinubu, Otedola, what's this man's name? Dangote, what's this man that owns Glo? Adenuga. They are unreachable. You see how receptive he was. Can you send a message like that to Tinubu or any of the above that I've mentioned? I think Otedola too is probably receptive, I don't know. But all the others, can you get them to an extent they will even be sending their driver? Not that they are the ones that committed the atrocity, a child of theirs. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ farabalẹ̀, kẹ́ kó gbọ́, because if this did not happen, this man will never come out and tell us this side. We never heard all these parts before. We are hearing it for the first time from this man. Are you people making sense from it? So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bá ká lọ. Continue, sir.
Yeah, it's an Indian hospital. Vedic hospital. That's where I do my checkups and everything. And that I can ask the hospital to arrange for a DNA test. So when I went to the hospital, I went there myself. The hospital told me that they don't actually do the DNA test in-house. But there's a clinic that they partner with that they will invite to take samples of both the child and the father. But these samples will be sent to South Africa for analysis. A laboratory in South Africa, because it's not done in Nigeria. I don't think they have a lab in Nigeria that can do the DNA analysis. And I said, okay. And I called her, gave her the information that anytime they are ready, I'll send my driver to pick you up from Ibadan. So on the appointed day, I sent my driver to Ibadan very early. And my driver brought the mother of the child, the grandmother, and the baby. The three of them came. And because my driver knows Vedic Hospital, they came in. They were already there before I came in with. I asked David to come here, and Lati, his aide. So David, myself, and Lati went, and we met them at Vedic Hospital. We went upstairs, and the Indian doctor said, you allow only David, myself, the grandma, the mother of the baby, and the child, and Lati can wait. So we're all in the same room, and he told us the procedure. It was not, I've read in the social media that they were drawing blood. It was not done by blood. It was from their saliva in their mouth. So they brought the thing and swapped David's and put it in the container and sealed it. Swapped the baby's own and sealed it. And they told us that these samples will be sent to South Africa for analysis. And then when it's ready, myself and the mom and the grandmother grandmother of the baby, signed that both of us will be the ones to receive the result. So when the result was ready, I called her. They said, "Madam, they said the result is out. I'll send my driver to pick you up so that both of us, because they will not give it to one person. We've already said that both of us will see the result." So we went and they opened the result before both of us. And, I'll read to you what, and I'm still going to show it to you. I'll show you all the other ones that we did also, but I can only show it to you, but I will not allow you to copy it because of one reason. Number one, it's very dangerous for someone's DNA profile.
That's right.
To be in the public. Dangerous for David for one reason. Somebody can use it to frame him.
True.
If somebody commits a crime tomorrow and they say, they've taken sample of saliva or blood or whatever, or a sperm or what, in case of rape, and the police comes out to say this is the DNA profile of the person will go to jail. So I cannot share. I'll let you see it, but I will not allow you to copy his DNA. The portion that shows the result without the DNA profile, I'll show you can copy that. And at the same time also, I cannot legally share with you the DNA profile of that innocent little girl. I know, because she's a minor, and I don't have the permission of her parents to share her DNA, so we have to be very careful. But anyway, I'll show you the result for you to just see. And
remember, we were all saying they should share the result. Kemi was writing via the girl's name that Davido should tender the result online. At least after all now, with what is happening, we can sense that it is every possibility that the child was impersonated by Kemi. However, that is why the man is explaining to us in details, since they didn't share it online and Davido told us, as in claimed to us, which I was even saying, I only heard they did DNA once. All those other ones could see evidence. So therefore they should go and redo it. Now the man is sharing with us, giving us deeper insight on what transpired behind camera. Are you people listening? Koka farabale ka gbọ́ òótọ́. So he's telling us the reason why they will not publish some parts which is the DNA, but they will publish the results if you need it. Oh yeah, continue, sir.
And so they opened this was the
What do you mean? What do you mean? Gideon, you people should put sentiments aside. What do you mean? Take care of the baby and forget about the owner. What do you mean by that? What do you people mean by that? You to go and put this thing that you have just said, go and put it down, so say it somewhere. What do you mean? So because someone is rich, they should take care of the child. For what? No. Let's put sentiments aside. You people should stop sentiments. Your sense of entitlement in this country, in Nigeria, is overboard. What do you mean? What do you mean? Especially in a case of controversy. What do you mean? Even if he has all the money. So everybody that comes their way now, or anybody can just come to your household now and say that because your father has money or because Davido is famous, therefore he should just be taking care of children. You people's sense of entitlement is getting out of hand. You Nigerians, your sense of entitlement is getting out of hand. We were the same ones that were holding these people by their tail, stating clearly, go for DNA. And they are explaining to us now, what transpired. So because these people are rich, you people can just go and meet them and say, you born for them. They should take care of the child. Nítorí kíni? Nítorí kíni? What do you people mean? Okay, continue, sir.
This was the first DNA. This is the original copy that I was giving one, and the grandma was giving another one. And at the end of the whole story, they wrote here that probability of paternity 0.00%. And the mom asked the lab guy that, what does this mean? He said, it means that David is not the father of this child. And she was really disappointed. She broke down. She was crying, the grandmother. And then, okay, I skipped a point. When we first got to Valley Hospital with David, and David saw the girl, David told me, Daddy, I've never seen this girl before. And when I told David, I said, look, I don't want to listen to you. Whether you see her before or not, all I want is this DNA test. I don't want to know the story. I don't know what happened. I don't want to know. As if this girl is our child, I'm taking her. That was settled. And David was, asked the girl, have you seen it? I said, stop, don't talk to her. So now, it's like you're harassing her. Don't. So the girl was very quiet. Girl, she didn't say anything. She kept quiet. So we went. So the mom was disappointed, was crying that the result was not what she expected. And I told her, I said, look, people can make mistakes. Maybe they made a mistake in the lab. Maybe there's something. What I would suggest to you is let us do 2 more tests. I'll advise that you please stay in Lagos for 1 week.
Can you imagine?
I'll pay for your hotel.
Thank God.
The baby is here, the mom is here. The 3 of you should stay. Find 2 more reputable places. I don't know where else. This is the only place I come that can do this DNA test in Nigeria. So that I can go there and do it before. So I gave some money to my driver. Go and get the hotel. Make sure they are comfortable. Give them some money to keep. And if you want the driver to drive around 5.
Okay, let me continue. That one has ended. Wait.
Drive around 5. If you want to take Uber, just take 1 week. I came back home with the result. David was not there. I called him. The result is out. Just says you are not the father of the child. David said, Daddy, I told you I've never seen this girl before. I said, well, that's not the end of the story. Because I've asked the mom to stay so that we can do more, at least 2 confirmatory tests. He said, okay, fine. And I told him, anytime we're going to, let me know when you're going to be back in Nigeria so that we'll be able to fix. But the mom and the daughter, they are in Lagos. So if they are ready to do it, you have to come back immediately. So we can do this other 2 confirmatory tests. Around 7 p.m. that day, my driver called me. Said, he was calling from Ibadan. Said, what are you doing in Ibadan? He said the grandmother got upset, was saying all kinds of things to the daughter, and she was really, really, very upset and said that, she wants to go back to Ibadan. She doesn't want to stay in Lagos anymore. She's no more interested in anything. So that was why he took them to Ibadan. And I didn't hear anything from her anymore. The first time I heard something was the grandmother went to the Oni of Ife to tell Oni of Ife to please prevail upon me to accept this child that David gave money the day we went to give the samples, that David gave money to somebody in the David does not even know them in that hospital. I was there. I was one that paid the bill. We did not pay. David did not pay. We were in the room together. They took the sample. And we left together. The grandmother said he saw David giving a big envelope to somebody to maybe
manipulate,
change the samples or whatever. She alleged that the thing was tampered with. She went to the monarch of my town, the Tibi of Ede, and also reported me that they should prevail upon me that why are we doing a DNA test? Can't they see that this girl is very light-skinned? That we have light-skinned people in my family, it looks like us and all that. I said, look, I'm going to only rely on the science of. So when my owner of fever called me, I told them my own story. And I said I offered her that we should come do this confirmatory test. Now she did not take the offer, she left. Thereafter, I started getting things from Kemi Olunloyo. She went and took over their case and started bombarding, saying all kinds of things in the social media, all kinds of lies. And I told them, don't pay her any mind. Just let her. Someone that her own family has said she's crazy. So why should we bother about her? So we left everything. That was 2014. In 2020, I received a call, late 2020, when the COVID thing was, easy. So I received a call from the girl's auntie that lives, the younger sister to the mom, that lives in Abuja, and said, sir, please, I know you asked my mom to do this confirmatory test. Is it possible that we'll do the test now? I said, yes. We can still do it. Anytime, if this baby is my granddaughter, I want her. She said, okay. I said, this is what you do? Okay, and before then, through this Kemi and some other people in the social media, they also alleged that maybe it's not David, maybe it's my nephew called B Red. Because B Red's name is Adebayo, but his middle name also is David. It's Adebayo, David Adeleke. So when the auntie of the little girl called, I said, look, this is what we are going to do. You go and pick your own clinic of your choice. Come to Lagos. I'll make sure David is available. Bring the little girl. We'll go to your own clinic and do it. I said, but before we do that, I'm going to arrange for another clinic in Lekki, apart from the Vedic one we went before. So that David and that little girl will do 2 more tests. And then I'll arrange 2 clinics for my nephew.
For Lori Omoko.
To do 2 tests. I said, so the day you are going to come, we are going to have 4 different tests. So that was why people, you must have heard that we've done about 5 DNA tests. Actually, 3 was done by David, 2 by Bayo. So the girl came. They went. I didn't follow them. They went to the first clinic in Lekki here. From that Lekki, they went to 2 other clinics in VI for Bayo and the girl to get their swabs. And then the clinic that the girl's family arranged was in Ilupeju. So they went to Ilupeju the same day and got and submitted their samples. And the clinic said they are going to send their results electronically to the mom and to David's lawyer. A copy to them, a copy to us. So when the result came, the grandmother still said the same thing that, oh, no. They're going to give them money to bribe them, to manipulate the result. You know, how can this one not be? So at that point, I always want to have a clear conscience in anything I do. So I said, okay, I'm not a medical doctor, but I have 2 PhDs. I'm not honorary degree. I earned it. I have to. So I went to school. Let me go and read this and compare the profiles. So what I did was, my granddaughter Emade, her middle name is Aurora. This application for her US passport. If you're a child born to a US citizen, before America will give your child a passport, they require a DNA test. So this was in 2015. So when I said, look, let me even take Emade's DNA test and this little girl's own, Anu, and compare David's DNA profile, see if it's the same. Since they are alleging that something must have gone wrong. So I took the two, which I'm going to show you now, and I checked the profile exactly the same. Emade's own says 99.999% that David is the father of Emade. This one says 0.00%. The same clinic. So I called the auntie in Ibadan. I said, look, you are a graduate? He said, yes. I said, look, the only reason I'm talking to you is because you're a very nice person. You're young and kind at your age. But she told me she's been paying the school fees of Anu. She's been taking care of her with her little income. I said, if you, at this age, taking care of your mom, your sister, and your niece, you must have a very kind heart. And God will bless you. Amen. I said, but please, what did you study? She said she studied science. I said, since you're a scientist, please, take the 2 DNA results. You have it. Check your niece's DNA profile on the 2 different results. See if they are the same. Check David's own from the 2 different labs and see if they are the same. And I told her, I've already checked. This was in 2020. I said, I've already checked the one David did with for the US passport with Emade, and I've seen that the profile is exactly the same. So she called me back to say she has already checked. That's her. She's not asking me. She needs my help, but she's not asking me for help for the little girl as a family member. And she knows that I help a lot of people to go to school. I have a foundation called the Springtime Foundation. At any point in time, we don't make any noise about it. But at any point in time, I have about 3,000 students in universities in Nigeria that I send to school. At any point, as we speak today, I have at least 3,000 students going to school under my scholarship. I said, okay, what do you want me to do? She said, I cannot afford to continue to pay for her. If you can help me out. I said, look, fine. How much is her school fees? She told me. I sent her way more, a little more than that because she needed to buy computer and things. I sent the money to her. Like I said, this auntie, I've never met her before. We've been talking on the phone. I've never met her in person. But like I said, very responsible, very kind, very nice. And I was impressed, with her. Even though even till now I've not met her.
Are you sure it's not Kemi?
I said, I'll be sending you X amount of money every month.
Are you sure it's not Kemi?
For upkeep. I did not even discuss it because I told her, I said, the day they went to Ilupeju, David called me after they left, said, Daddy, I feel sorry for that little girl. He needs to know her. Can we help the girl? I said, yes. But let them ask for it. If they don't need that, we can't just
fight.
Rush to say. So when the girl came, I said, even David has told me that we can help this little girl. So after about 2 or 3 months, I called the girl's aunt in Abuja. I said, look, helping your niece is fine, but it will be better. You are a graduate, and just 2 of you in your family from your mom. Why didn't your sister go to school? Say, when she dropped out, she was pregnant. Does she still want to go to school? Because the help I can do for her,
can you imagine?
I can help Anu, is for her mom to make something of herself, get a degree, get a job, and take care of her child. She said, sir, if you can do that, I'll be very I'll do it. I have a school, Adeleke University. If she's willing to come, I will enroll her in the school. We have a program for mature, we call them mature students. People that are already married before coming to. They do a work study program where they earn 50,000 every month from the school while they are in school. I say I'm going to enroll her in that program. Although she'll be in the dormitory, these other ones live outside campus because they are married. But I will allow her to be in the dormitory, be in that work study program, and earn 50,000 a month for herself. This is her school record. So she came to Adeleke University. We didn't announce to anybody. While Olunloyo was every year abusing us, the girl was in our school. I didn't say anything to anybody. I just told, just ignore her. This is her school. I cannot show you her school record because it's illegal to show you hers. But until she left, she did 100 level, she did 200 level, she had good grades. She was studying English. This is the mother of the child. At Adeleke University. But I'll show you her scholarship and her admission. This was her for clearance, her picture and everything. I'll show it to you from Adeleke University when she enrolled. This was from Springtime Development Foundation letter of scholarship award.
This was dated Kemi Olunloyo Soma the speaker. Baba yẹn gbé fáìlì jáde ni. Ó má jẹ́ kí ẹni tá a ṣe kó dunrun mọ́ wa o. Àgbákò gbà ni àwọn.
This was dated 18 January 2021. Labinjo Grace Ayomibe. What is Roger? Maybe. Okay. The road Ayomibe, but it's Ayotomibe. Grace, this our school record. And I'll read the letter and say, this bring down this award of higher institutional scholarship for 2020-2021 academic session, 100 level. The Springtime Development Foundation is a non-profit Seventh-day Adventist Christian non-governmental organization. So all these things they are explaining here, Ajala travel around the world. Your name is Latifa Ajala. So everything this man is explaining, you are still typing like this.
Ajala travel around the world. Everything this man is explaining, you are still typing this thing you are typing. And it's something, Nigeria, we need a lot of help. Wallahi, all these people, we don't deserve them. I want you to be Trump. People like Trump, Hitler, Putin, àwọn ni they are the ones tó jẹ́ pé Putin ni bàbá Davido ń sìn, kó jẹ́ Trump ni uncle ẹ̀. These are the people that fit you people, because all these people tí wọ́n ní ọkàn Ọlọ́run, they don't fit you people. So Ajala, Latifa, all these things that this man is narrating here now, it don't making sense to you. Kó tó gbé fìlà bẹ́ntígọ̀ sórí. Continue, sir.
Its head office in Ede, Osun State, Nigeria, established in 1996, exclusively funded by Dr. Adeleke. One of the aims of the foundation is manpower development through the award of scholarships in selected higher institutions of learning in the country. In light of the above, I am therefore pleased to inform you that your application for financial assistance has been favorably considered by the Foundation's Board of Trustees. You have been awarded a scholarship in the sum of 100% to study English at Adeleke University. So, based on this, she enrolled. And she was doing well in school. She did 100 level, she did her 200 level. In August, I think August 2022. Is it 2022 or 20? Let me see. Last.
My heart just a bit. Ṣé pé kò tó parí school?
This is our faculty. This is our name. Faculty of Arts. This is our name. Yeah. So at the end of our 200 level, in August of that particular year, I think it's 2020. I think it's 2022 August. She completed her 200 level. I think she was in summer school. I received a call from my sister. My sister lives in Eden, my younger sister, to say that this woman came, the grandma came with Ayo and the little girl Anu to see her, and insisted that, look, she has gone to various places and they've assured her that Anu is David's child, that she should prevail upon me to accept the child. My son had told her, look, everything about this girl I know. The first thing, you see, I'm saying this because I want that little girl to have a closure.
Thank you, sir.
It's what the grandma is doing to that little grandma around 5. If you want to take Uber, just...
I don't know the rest. Read the rest. Okay, sorry.
She took ill. I took her to the hospital in London. They said she needed blood transfusion. I told the doctor that she has some antibodies. This is what her doctor in America said I should tell any doctor. The guy was having an attitude. We got into a fight. I said, I don't want you to treat my wife anymore. The white guy. They brought somebody else.
I don't know.
She got the transfusion. When we got to my house in London, I said, look, they're not looking well. The very next day, I put her in the plane. She said, no, DJ, I want to wait with you. Let's go together. I said, no, please. I have to go. See your doctor in America. By the time the plane landed in America, November 21st, 1992, they took her from that airport straight to the hospital. That was the day David was born. Brought the child out. flushed out her blood because she got the wrong blood. And the doctor said we are lucky that if I had not asked her to leave, the child would have died, she would have died too. Because they gave her the wrong blood. So how can this crazy Kemi Olunloyo be telling people that she's the one that drove my wife to the hospital to have David? The woman is a lunatic. And it's because of her I'm doing this press conference. Otherwise, I don't talk to the press.
Okay, that's not the next one. Sorry. Sorry. That's not the next one.
He's doing to that little girl. It's not fair.
Sorry.
The girl deserves to know the dad. And it's better to eliminate all leads. To prove beyond reasonable doubt that, okay, this is... While Ayo was in school at Adeleke University, she confided in Dr. Sikiru Adeleke, my cousin, who works at Adeleke University, who I asked to please take care of Ayo, and who was in charge of where Ayo did her work study. He said, you are a very quiet, nice girl. You are smart. You are doing well in school. How can you not know who you got pregnant for? She told my Dr. Sikiru Adeleke that in actual, but that there's another person that works in a bank in Ibadan. And also share the pictures of that guy. The guy is very light skinned. He said, okay, why didn't you do a DNA test with this guy also? He said, first and foremost, did you sleep with this girl? According to Dr. Sikra, I was not there. I said, yes. So if you did, he said it was, before the guy got married, that we were dating. Okay. Why don't you go to the guy and do the DNA test? He said the guy said he's already married, that you should just leave him alone, that doesn't want his wife to know anything about this, that he's not going to do any DNA test with them. In fact, Sikiru offered to say, look, you can compel him to do it. You can go to court and they'll compel him to do it if he doesn't want to do it voluntarily. That was before she left Adeleke University. So the day they went in August to my sister's house, my sister brought the matter up in the presence of the grandma. He said, Ayo, didn't you tell Dr. Sikiru that you had somebody else that works in Ibadan? And the picture is in your phone. Open it and show it to me. And she did, in the presence of her mom. Showed it to my sister, that is true. Have you done DNA test with this person? She said no. So why are you insisting when we have done DNA test with David 3 times? We have 2 results. The other result, the third result, they said the samples were contaminated, so they discarded it. So with David, we have done 3. With Bayo, we've done 2, making 5. See, and these profiles are the same. He doesn't lie. So that was the last day. So they left my sister's house. Like the grandmother was upset as usual. And they left. And I don't know what happened. The girl did not come back to school to start at 300 level.
Okay.
I don't know what the mom said to her. Or somebody said that the mom made it very clear that, look, I'm not going to be babysitting for you. Since they are not accepting your child in their family. So maybe it's because of that she left school. I don't know the story. But she left school. But one interesting thing is this. After she left school since that 2023, from the records in our bursary, the school kept paying that 50,000 to her account. Because Dr. Siku forgot to stop the salary. Up till October last year, 2025, the money was still being paid to her. This is her name on the payroll.
Can you
That's not even an issue. But I just want people to know that, and I'll show you the details, the profile, so that you can read it yourself and be convinced. The only thing you cannot take, but you take the portion that says, the result, but not the profile. So this is the story. So saying that we don't want to accept her, I'll be more than happy to accept her. This house, I live alone. My wife is late. I live alone in this house. I have my grandkids come here every weekend. I call them my roommates. I have 14 and still counting.
Amen.
David has never denied a child. Has never denied a child. He has a son in the UK called Dawson. He's one that called. Daddy, that boy is my son. I said, no, I want a DNA test. The boy in London. I said, you are going to do the DNA test anyway, because you are going to apply for American passport for the boy. And the requirement, you must do the test. He said, yes. But I said, go and do it. He did the test and sent it to me. And it shows 99.99% that David is the father of the boy. The boy is part of our family. Haley, the same thing. Emade did. There was no doubt that Emade is David's child, but he did it because of the American passport, the DNA test. And in all these tests, David's profile is constant, the same, including the one he did with Anu in Ibadan. 3 times, or 2 results, because one of the samples, got messed up. So why would somebody deliberately be maligning? Look at what we have done without announcing it to anybody.
Yes. More.
Bringing this girl to go to school too.
Later
on this year, like I said, the auntie in Ibadan, I've never met her. But I'm impressed with that lady.
Nobody should disturb this thing. No. Oh.
She sent me happy birthday, sir. My birthday is March 6th. Every year she send me happy birthday. May God continue to bless you, keep you in good health. So thank you. Every year. Last year, the same thing. In March. In October last year, she sent me a text and a video of Anu saying, look, I've seen this girl through. Okay, let me go back.
Okay, sir.
After that incident, when the grandma went to my sister's place in 2022, August, I called the Joseph, bring that phone. Bring my phone. I want to read to you what I said to the what I said to the girl's auntie in Ibadan.
Can't even believe he has time like this. He's acting like a mother instead of fathers don't. He really he's a thorough man.
2022,
I'm impressed. You earn my respect more, sir. Abalele. Ewo baba. This is a responsible man. I like the way he's taking life and how he's treating his children, grandchildren, how they all matter to him. I just want him to finish talking.
like I said, that there's auntie in Ibadan, which our young age, so responsible. Every time I sent money, she would send me the receipt. Everywhere, acknowledging it. Pictures of receipt and things they bought for her without asking her. Pictures of a laptop and everything. So in 2022, When the grandma went with that drama again at my sister's place, I was upset. I sent her a test. This is the test that was on August 31st, 2022. I sent a test to, I said, your mom is taking my kindness towards your niece and your sister for stupidity. Despite 2 DNA tests that eliminated David as the father of the girl, and your sister's own admission that one particular light-skinned boy in Ibadan slept with her during the same period, and with also showing the boy's pictures. Your mom still went to my sister in Ede 2 weeks ago to claim that David is the father of your niece. Your sister showed my own sister the pictures of the Ibadan boy in the presence of your mom when my sister confronted her about the boy. But because of your mom, I don't want to have anything to do with the little girl anymore.
Oh.
Your sister can continue to attend school on scholarship and keep her work study, campus work on 50,000 per month until she graduates.
Grandma ti lọ yàbẹ́ sábọ̀ o. Ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀.
You can show people this is what I sent to
You have every right to. You
can show them.
You have every right to be
That's
angry.
what I sent to the girl. I felt like she can continue until she graduates. I did not withdraw the scholarship. I did not say don't come back to school, but she was doing well in school.
Mama, grandma ló yàgbẹ́ sábọ̀.
So that's how I stopped sending money to the auntie.
To Anu's auntie. You've done well.
Until this year, in last year, October, she sent me the little girl's October last year. She sent me the little girl's graduation picture to say, this is, let me see read what she sent to me.
Even the sister to Anu's mothers and
this
the
October
sister,
24,
the auntie, she's a very good person too. Òun ṣàrọ̀rá ń to ọ̀ra ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ daddy.
I'll read it out. Say, good evening, sir. I trust this message meets you well and in good health. May the grace of God continue to multiply all that you do.
Amen.
And bless the many lives you touch.
Amen.
It's indeed difficult for me to do this, but I have to. Please, sir, kindly read to the end. Sir, I write to you today with all humility and respect, not on my own behalf, but for the sake of a child, Amolua. A lot has happened in the past which I would rather not dwell on because it pains me when I remember. I chose to look forward and focus on the future. God has been faithful, and by His grace, I've been able to see Anu through her primary education. This is the auntie, the younger sister to her mom, to Anu's mom. That's why I say I'm very impressed with the girl. I've done better in person before, but so she continues to say she has done exceptionally well, always among the best in her class, and even served as head girl when she graduated from primary school.
Yeah.
Now that she has begun secondary school, I find myself overwhelmed by the financial demands that come with this new stage. It is in light of this that I humbly seek your assistance.
Yeah.
Sir, not as a family obligation, but as one of the many children whom God may lay on your heart to help, as I have done for so many others. Please, sir, I wish to make this appeal, independent of my mother or my sister. I as this is solely about giving a bright and innocent child a chance to continue her education and fulfill her potential. Also, I know how you feel towards what they did. I'm deeply grateful for your time and consideration, sir, and I pray that God continues to bless and strengthen you as you touch more lives through your generosity. With utmost respect and gratitude. She signed off her name. Then when I saw it, I did not even ask her anything. I just said, how much is her school fees? I decided that, since she has asked me again, I'll continue. She told me, this was October last year, and I sent her the money. And she told me that all she needs is the school fees. She can take care of maintenance of the game, but school fees, I can help her. I'll help you with the school fees. I did not discuss it with anybody, not with David, not with anyone. If all this thing all this communication with this auntie in Ibadan, David does not even know about it. I did not discuss it with anybody.
Are you listening?
In my family or anybody else. So in October 29, 2025, please, Madam, please read this. Read what I wrote here. This October, just read what I wrote.
I am just wondering why your mom and your sister were not at the university. Why was she bent on destroying her?
I'm making noise.
Why was she insisting on a paternity that science had proved otherwise several times? Your sister confided in Dr. Sikiru that she had a boy friend in Ibadan, very light skin, that may be her daughter's real father. But she was afraid to ask the guy for a DNA test because your mom will not stand for it. She even showed Dr. Sikiru the guy's picture, and Sikiru showed it to me. Anyway, tell your sister that she can go back to Adeleke University to complete her studies for the sake of her future and that of her daughter. The scholarship offer and part-time job on campus is still available if you so decide. God bless you for taking care of your needs. Take care.
That's what I sent to the girl in Ibadan. In October last year. October.
Okay, can I respond to the person that said, why is David doing all this to his father? Even at this point, we are not even sure if David slept with this girl. Do you know that? We are not even sure. So let's be guided. At this point, we are not even sure now that David slept with this girl. Maybe when he went for his concert, what did they say he went for in Ibadan? We are not even sure, because at the end of the day, they even did test with Adeleke, senator's son too. So isn't that too much for us to phantom? Isn't it embarrassing for Oluwa? Isn't Kemi thinking that this is not fair on these people that should keep low profile? To even think that all this revolution that we are getting now, we were clueless. If I had known that they've done all this much, this man single-handedly behind camera, even without his child's knowledge, had done this much, wallahi talai. Gbogbo tí mo ní kí wọ́n lọ ṣe DNA yẹn mi ò ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wallahi. I won't say it. If this information we are getting, that's why sometimes silence is not golden. Sometimes I think it's good that this daddy came out to tell us, because I'm sure he's heard some of us saying, this is not fair. Wofojuola, they are trying to bully this child. They manipulated it, they tampered with it. Davido should go one more time public and do this thing. If I had heard all this thing, because this man is doing it dated with evidences, ni on sober yi thorough ni. If I had heard this thing, God knows. In fact, this man have done too much. He's done overboard. He's taking they are taking his calmness, simplicity for granted. So it's not about Davido anymore. Because even Davido lọ́wọ́ sí gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe. Man, he is just a kind man. that he's going, I mean, he's done too much behind camera. Hidden kindness. So what are you saying? Excuse me? It's not about Davido is not putting him through anything. Man, Yancy is doing his philanthropical, he's a philanthropist and he's doing it. It doesn't have anything to do with Davido anymore. So it's not about Davido now. Because one year ago, mental phone knew you.
I did not discuss with anybody.
Hold on, sir. Yes. Then Kemi is just the one going on and on, bullying this boy, bullying Davido, defaming this boy's family's name for no just reason. Ongoing. Wallahi, if Baba has done this, like, you know, this is a case of as daddy finishes now, I just say, help, cinema titan, close my, I don't want to hear anything about them anymore. As for me, in fact, I'm already getting tired of all what he's done, but I think that is him. So it's not about Davido. It's not about, oh, what Davido is putting back. No, at this point, gone. At this point, it's not about Davido. It's not about Davido.
And after I said that, she came back to me to say that maybe because of the child, that the sister might not be able to go back. As you have just 2 years, free accommodation, free school fees, everything. Finish your degree. And what I had in mind for her was, if she finishes her degree, I was going to give her a job in that school.
Can you
So,
imagine?
and I've done it for so many people. There's somebody that went to that school, finished her degree. She's a lecturer in that school now. Did her master, did her PhD in the same faculty where this. So what I had in mind was, if she can finish, she'll do her master, do her PhD, and get a job there, and take care of her own child or her by herself. I thought to myself that this is the best I can do for her. But the reason why I call this press conference is that the fact that all you see in the social media is not this little girl writing it. It's not the mother of the girl writing it. It's Kemi Olunloyo.
It's true.
The woman is crazy.
She is.
What she's doing is even illegal. Because you are impersonating a minor. She's the one that established the account for the little girl, established the account for the mother of the girl. And then using this account, and anytime she wants to start trouble, it's like every year. And from what the family told me, from what the girl told, she was using the family, using the little girl to make money.
Wow.
That's why they had the falling apart. That's why they stopped talking to her. She was using them. She's the one that controls those accounts. It's not legal. She can, nobody, apparently she claims she's not in Nigeria, but she can get into trouble. How can you use a minor's name? Open account? I don't know why the Instagram, or I'm not on social media, whichever one she's using, to use this girl's name.
Message Davido. What message Davido?
Because I started paying the girl's school fees again, the auntie was worried. I told her, don't worry about it.
Oh, Emma
You're not the one doing it.
Don't do me.
It's this crazy Kemi Olunloyo.
Sorry, sir. Let me just say something. You know, if they vex me, I go just add man. See that Emma Sonwo more. But no, you see this man has genuine. He's doing his own for God. He's not thinking. He doesn't have anything. For some of you saying, why do this much for this girl? Because if Davido doesn't have anything to do with it. You see, he has good heart. He's doing it. It's not only this girl that he's doing it for. He's doing it for thousands, 3,000 going to school under his scholarship. More than that. They don't have to come and shout it. So if with all this stress that Kemi is doing and making them go through, is she not trying to jeopardize even the journey of this Anu? Ṣé rí pé when ìgbà míì tẹ́ bá lọ gbé ẹjọ́ yín, when you take your cases to wrong people, wọ́n ní ẹni tó bá máa dáṣọ fún one person that wants to help you in life, first look at that person. Ẹ wo aṣọ ọrùn ẹ̀, ẹni tó fẹ́ dáṣọ fún ẹ, ẹ wo ẹni yẹn, look at that person. Look at that person. You see, this man is doing his own. God has blessed him. He's blessed. If you ask me now, say because of that grandma, hearing the story or what she has even, if you ask me, I'll say this man should not even do it. But he's doing it. He's doing it. Even calming down the auntie. But don't worry, I'll still continue to do what I have to do in the life of that girl. Shetiripe is not doing it for acknowledgement or for sharing me or for attention or for no. But there are some people, when you meet them in life, God should give you the spirit of discernment to cut yourself, cut the ties. Cut the ties so that such people will not destroy your destiny. Yo. If this man did not speak up, some of us that love Davido like me, Atimbinu, no, go and do DNA. You must do it. Public one, you must do this. Can you see what is happening? We need to be careful. May God not use ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ láti fi gba ẹnu wa. We need to be careful. We need to be careful. Continue, sir.
She claims that she was my late wife's best friend. How can you be my late wife's best friend and I don't know you? I've never met. He's doing to that little girl. It's not fair.
Sorry.
She took ill. I took her to the hospital in London. They said she needed blood transfusion. I told the doctor that she has some antibodies. This is what her doctor in America said. I should tell any doctor. The guy was having an attitude. We got into a fight. I said, look, I don't want you to treat my wife anymore. The white guy. They brought somebody else. She got the transfusion. When we got to my house in London, I said, look, they're not looking well. The very next day, I put her in the plane. She said, no, Deji, I want to wait with you. Let's go together. I said, no, please. I have to go. See your doctor in America. By the time the plane landed in America, November 21st, 1992, they took her from that airport straight to the hospital. That was the day David was born. Brought the child out, flushed out her blood because she got the wrong blood. And the doctor said we are lucky that if I have not asked her to leave, the child would have died, she would have died too. But they gave her the wrong blood. So how can this crazy tell me Olunloyo?
No, that's
telling people that she's the one that drove my wife to the hospital to have David. The woman is a lunatic. And it's because of her I'm doing this press conference. Otherwise, I don't talk to the press. I don't talk to anybody. I just like to live my life quietly.
I know,
but
sir.
Enough is enough. And people are so gullible.
Kemi, frustrated family.
Annoying things.
I know.
In the social media. People say things they don't know.
Sir.
Saying that God will punish David for leaving his child. God would,
lie. And only God may punish.
Accept the child that is not his own. Are we going to deny a child because we don't have money to feed the child or what?
I know. That's the truth.
I don't have money to pay school fees. When at any point in time, I have about 3,000 people that I don't even know that I pay their school fees or scholarship. At any point, as we speak now. At any point in time.
Sorry, sir.
So this is the reason why I call this
press conference.
I'm going to show you the DNA test and the portion you can copy without compromising the DNA profile of David or the child, so that everybody, I want everybody to see it and let us look at it
I wasn't happy
by one. So please, if you can turn off the camera.
I wasn't happy, please. You are right. My last video on that video, I wasn't happy with him. Not only that, Mojisola says she wants to bully him to accepting a responsibility that is not his. No. Except if she's speaking to the grandmother of Anu. Are you getting me? Because in this whole story, it is the grandmother of Anu now that is hell-bent that this child must be for Davido. She doesn't want to go and meet the other person. And she shall want the child to be for the Adeleke. Because how can they do DNA for two Adeleke? Adeleke. How can they do two? Because I thought maybe that one was even coming from Kemi Olunloyo, that is not really making sense to me. So from the story now that daddy has said, that means it's true they did test for two Adeleke, one yellow one, because of course the child is very fair. Maybe that's why they decided to do test for the second, that guy. Now, one thing you people should look at from what this person said here, what you have mentioned here, one thing you people should look at from it is that she wants to bully him to accepting a responsibility that is not his. It is not even possible. It is not possible. The whole thing now, she has fallen out with these people. When they said, the daddy said, she has fallen out with them, Anu them, because they discovered that she was using Anu's case to milk the public or to raise funds or maybe source for money or maybe, monetization, using it to, get monetization or get money. So they decided to cut ties with her. Now, so it is either the mother that is still having talking to her, or ó kàn ní àwọn kinní yẹn kàn dé sí ni ló ń ṣe nǹkan tó hùn. Because I want to believe with all the things that this Baba has done for them, especially Anu's mother, giving her scholarship, paying her upkeep, ọmọ ń ṣe tiwọn o, giving her bursary, what do they call it, salary, having, at least putting her on the right channel so that she would have a future. Because baba yẹn wò pé from the mother's approach, that is grandma's approach from onset, he must have had empathy. Pé a widow. Are you getting me? A widow. So you can't take that for granted. You can't take simplicity of one for granted. You can't take his humility for granted. You can't take, thank you so much. Somebody gave me 200 naira. Thank you, Ifi. Okafor, not get. Thank you, Dalu, Wokem. Thank you. Do you understand? Somebody gave me 200 naira. Please thank him. Do you understand? You can't take all those things for granted. You can't. Because that man is so simple, the man is so humble, the man is so... Look at Tinubu. How many times did one guy like that drag Tinubu sote? If all of us even put mouth, the guy who said he managed, we even saying that, the guy had been there under the bridge in Apapa. He went, they carry him, he tried to see Tinubu. It didn't work for him. He said the mother, Tinubu impregnated his mother one time. Tinubu was still living in Fela's area. The mother is now late. Oh, and she vulcanizer. Till tomorrow, he not see Tinubu. Now under the bridge there, they call him Tinubu Pikin. This man made himself accessible. This man made himself, to that extent, the sister to the auntie to Anu has access to him. Still communicating. That one still start doing, only any toba. When you are smart, toba ma bagba jeun, what that girl is doing. Try láti help Anu. A younger girl. The grandma, is it by force? If person not be your papa, You are hoping that Davido is your father. It's not by fault. You are hoping that Davido's daddy is your grandpa. It's not working. Then pọ̀ síwájú kẹ́ pọ̀ sọ́hùn. Kẹ́ pọ̀ síwájú kẹ́ pọ̀ sọ́hùn. This man has made himself accessible. Look at how thorough, detailed this man is. Look at how he's giving us with evidence. Look at how he's giving us everything. Sorry, I'm just getting hyper like. How when did you see Tinubu? Many cases of paternity. Kiniko. In fact, do you know that it is possible that that girl didn't have any intimacy with Davido? It is well possible with how this thing is playing out. Because there are some people that will be so obsessed and they will have schizophrenia. They will just be, some people will just come up and say that now Davido impregnates them. Meanwhile, they probably have seen him, but he didn't have anything with them. And it's possible that with all that is happening, look at the case that this man is explaining now. Kemi said, I didn't hear it. Allegedly, Baba said that Kemi had once told the story to you, is her audience, that she was the one that drove Davido's mother to hospital to give birth to Davido. Look at all those information. All those things, is it not, what do you people call it? It's more or less insanity. It's more or less insanity. The day I heard it with my ears like this, I told you people that was when I signed it off. This lady, no. How can you say Ifeanyi of blessed memory? You know those kids were still, they are hurting. They will forever hurt over that child. Davido, and I don't like to talk about Ifeanyi because I believe I shouldn't. You understand? She claimed that Davido, that Chioma and Davido, by force made that guy, that girl, that boy a girl. That girl a boy. That Ifeanyi is originally a girl. That is not a boy. Just think of it. You people see, and you know a joke okay roll. Is it normal? Is it normal? Picking on my shebe, just pick on somebody and you fixate yourself and you'll be doing everything to make that. That's more or less like trying to make that person or time any suicidal. That's the reason why the father came out. Because enough is enough. Because if the son tó bá ṣìwà wù sìn, gbogbo wa la máa pariwo, hey, is the father not there? Why can't he be controlled? But all of us are seeing what this gay lady is doing to this boy. All of us are one bí bá à ń rí nǹkan tí láti joy. Why? Kí ló dé? Ṣé bí òun náà lọ́mọ tiẹ̀, àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀? Why? To an extent, a man had to come, the father, grandpa had to come down, climb down his high horse, sit down to do a press conference. Daddy, continue.
He's doing to that little girl, it's not fair. The girl deserves to know the dad. And it's good, it's better to...
No, I think, have I gotten here? Oh, sorry. I think I've missed it.
She took him. I took her to the...
Sorry, I missed.
And people are so gullible. I see all kinds of things, annoying things in the social media. People saying things they don't know. Saying that God will punish David for leaving this child. God would... What do you want David to do? Accept a child that is not his own? Are we going to deny a child because we don't have money to feed the child or what? Or I don't have money to pay school fees? When at any point in time, I have about 3,000 people that I don't even know that I pay their school fees or scholarship. At any point as we speak now. At any point in time. I don't understand.
Barrister Dolapo, leave some people alone.
That's why I call this.
Sorry, Barrister Dolapo, don't bother about all these people. They don't really matter. that Dalu or Olisa, they are just people that just want to talk nonsense. They don't really matter. Don't bother yourself to respond to some people. There's some people that no matter they are in the same ship and train with what's her name, Kemi. They are just people that want to just drag, you know, drag people unnecessarily. Thank you so much, Ben. I see your hand. Thank you. You understand? They don't want to drag people unnecessarily. Don't answer. All these ones, they don't matter. They are irrelevant. Don't stress yourself. Boy, let's listen to Daddy and let's just know at least how far and what we should know, and to an extent what we should understand. Thank God he has shed light on what we were all in darkness. We were clueless. We didn't know all this was happening behind camera. So thank you that he has shed light on it. And so we now know.
This is the reason why I call this. I'm going to show you the DNA test and the portion you can.
Remember, we asked for the
without compromising the DNA profile of David or the child.
we asked for it.
Everybody, I want everybody to see it and let us look at it one by one. So please, if you can turn off the camera.
All of you, are you here?
Turn off, yes. Sure. Right.
You see, we asked for it and Daddy has brought it for us.
You mean that Kemi Olunloyo? I think, I was suggesting to him that we might have to, because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. I was one that told him to ignore her. But with the way she's going about this, lying and then using
Mama Kemi portable
to her, using the child's name,
Mama Kemi.
to impersonate a child.
Exactly.
And the mother of the child. She belongs in jail anyway. You know?
Tó bá lọ gbé níbikíbi tó bá wà.
It doesn't matter. She's lying. They will check, let her petition wherever she wants to petition. It doesn't matter. That's not the reason I'm doing this. It doesn't matter. But she's lying. She's crazy. If you petition anybody you want to petition, she lies a lot.
No, it's not lies, so it's mental issue.
She's a farmer, she's a liar.
No,
the family says she's crazy, she's receiving psychiatric help somewhere. Her own father said it. So why you? So I don't care whatever she says, petitions. Why will you petition? What is the are they police people? It's about basic. It's not that character also. But they can't just take somebody's word for it. Somebody has done a paternity test and several and said it's not the child, it's not the father of the child. Okay? If I can be paying the girl's school fees, sending her money, knowing that fully that she's not my grandchild, without telling anybody. If I can ask the mom to come to my school and go to school free of charge.
That's a lot.
And still pay her 50,000 every month for her upkeep.
That's a lot.
I would have been so glad if this girl was my granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
So I can spoil her silly like the other ones.
Exactly.
I call them my roommates. They come here every weekend. You see my swimming pool, you can see the level for kids, not for adults. So I don't know. So I don't care what she says. She's crazy. We are going to consider suing her.
Sue her. Sue her. That's the best thing now. At this point, it's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
At this point, okay. And she will start crying. When they put her inside that jail in Port Harcourt that time, I know what happened now. Why? What you can't end? Why start it? It's too much. These people have ignored for too long, which is okay. I like the way they ignored. But why? Kilo day. Hey, you people that are her fans, can't tell her. She should leave this boy alone. Leave this boy alone. Leave this family alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Get another person again. Ha. Hey. Yeah, man, we won't beg for anybody, oh. We won't beg for anybody. We won't be begging anything, no. We won't beg, oh. If you think all these people that you are looking for, they're like this one, if they want to catch you today, no one in Kakan. They will just bundle you wherever you are. If it's Kenya, if it's Ghana, they will carry you. Pia, ibi tó wà nìyẹn, because now it's seemingly looking like it's not only bullying, it's as if you only nǹkankan that you want to get out of what you are doing. And the man, like the man rightly said, this grandpa, he rightly said, he's saying it that you do everything to drag his son, bring him down, dating him, defame his character. You are also updating him, his reputation. Kí ló dé? They know people now, they know you now for this world. Not be this world we all meet. Ṣebí ilé ayé ni gbogbo wa ti pàdé. Kí ló wá le tó yẹn tẹ́ dúró mọ́ ọmọ lọ́mọ? Ha! Hey! Daddy, ẹ wò ẹ ṣe anything. We dey here. We full gari. Ẹ ṣe. Ẹ má rírò mọ́. Ẹ ṣe. Maybe it's high time they start to pack all of you people to area F. Area F báwo. Yaba left. Kó lọ kó yín síbẹ̀. Kó fún yín lábẹ́rẹ́ ti Nàìjíríà. It's high time. Ẹ̀wọ̀n wèrè la fi ń wo wèrè. Kó fi wèrè wo gbogbo yín. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ, tẹ́ fún àwọn èèyàn nísinmi lórí cyber space yìí. Kó ká páàkì yín. It's getting out of our daddy. Do it. Do it, sir. Kí ló dé?
You can see when I was upset, the last thing I said that she can still continue. And even I think this year, okay, this was this January. Because I thought to myself that maybe there's nobody to take care of her child. That's why, and the mom is refusing to do it. So upset with her. That's why she's not going back to school. This is what I wrote to the sister. I said, regarding your sister, I mean, we talked about all these crazy things going on now. And I finally told her, look, don't even worry about it. She tried to get the mother of Ado to post her own Instagram account to say that Kemi Olunloyo is the one saying all this. But she refused. She told me that she refused. Her mom, the grandmother, refused to say that she must not do it. Of course, she's not happy with us. Because we don't accept the child. So she's maybe happy with what Kemi Olunloyo is doing. So she now said to me that, look, I've tried. They refuse to post. Where I work, we are not allowed to say things anyhow in the social media. I don't want to lose my. I said, please, don't worry about it anymore. Just leave the crazy. But
that is the reason why you should stop. Daddy, sorry to say, I think you should stop sponsoring the Anu too. I think you should stop too. Since they are not coming out, because they also have to come out to come and tell the world that they are not the ones handling that site or that page. They are probably communicating. I'm beginning to have some kind of feeling. Even the sister that is communicating with you, Daddy, come on, they are just working together to be. They are using her, telling her to do soft pedal. She's getting the money off you, and they are communicating with Kemi and doing this. I think you should hands off Anu too, so that they should go with their shenanigans. The grandma and co. They are meant to come out, put a disclaimer on that page. They are also meant to come out, put a disclaimer on the page. They are meant to come out, put a disclaimer on the page. Because really and truly, if it is true that, yes, Daddy, the sister is saying they are not involved in any way, Kemi is independently operating that impersonating their niece, then the Anu should do the needful. After all, even there are some things she's writing that is claiming as though is Anu writing it. I mean, sorry, the girl, Okpe, what is her name? Ẹran mi létí ìyá ọlọ́mọ. She's also claiming, there are many things she's writing too that is saying allegedly that it is Anu's mother writing it. They should both come. The Anu's mother should come, should do as you did press conference, put a disclaimer. If not, daddy, hands off that Anu, hands off the girl. Kí gbogbo yín pàdé ní court. Maybe court can also do mandatory that they do just to clear the air. They should do other DNA from the court. Yeah, stop doing. Ọ̀rẹ́ ni wọ́n. See, some people are already saying it here now that why if the child is not Davido's child, why are you people so kind to the child? They don't know that people don't understand. The Nigerians don't understand. When you are kind, they will make sure people feel it be soon your knee. When you are kind, they will feel be suing your knee. Nigeria will fair. I want to forward the leaders that fit them. The people that fit them is all this Putin, Trump. Yes. They are the ones that fit them. If they are benefiting from you to this extent, at least that Ayo, the mother of Anu, is supposed to do not a press conference. She should debunk the nonsense Kemi is doing. That is not her daughter and herself. They are not in a limit. They are not in any way involved. I'm busy here. So they are not in any way involved. Do you understand? No. Daddy, yọwọ́ yín lọ́rọ̀ wọn. Yọwọ́ yín lọ́rọ̀ wọn. Jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Orí èèyàn kan ò lè pe rere wá fún yín. Ọlọ́run ti bless yín. Thousands of people tẹ́tí sórí oore fún. Ó lọ far. Kí ni ó fẹ́ happen? What will happen? Kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? What's going to happen gangan? Kí ló dé? Why are you people like this? Why are you people that they tell mama fi bí sùn olóore? You people go baba ni baba. How many hours this man sat down talking about Kemi Olunloyo and Anu's case? Kí ló dé? You people should stop. Kí ló dé? What happened?
Anymore. Just leave the crazy. But I told her that I'm going to do this press conference. Because enough is enough. For the question you asked, look at what I wrote to her. After I told her not to worry about all this nonsense, I said, look, regarding your sister, I'm referring to Anu's mom. Let her know that if she decides to go back to complete her degree program, her daughter can be enrolled in Adeleke University High School.
Can you imagine?
Boarding school.
This Baba is Baba Daddy be me no. Your kindness is too much for me.
But only if she decides to return to school. I even offered that the little girl Anu can go to Adeleke University High School.
You are too nice, Daddy. That's why they are thinking that it's Davido that has the child.
University to complete her degree, so that both of them will be in the same level, and the grandma will not be burdened with taking care of the child. So that I hope that answers your question. Sure.
Daddy, you are too nice. So you can ask. Tinubu's son is under the bridge. Ẹnu ló fi ń sọ pé òun jọ Tinubu. Daddy no answer am. He's there doing vulcanizer job. Foka. He's at a papa think side like that. Abe Gibai Orombo. Alleged.
Can I see it?
Daddy, you really have time. It's good. You have cleared the air. I'm happy. Tinubu, the head is like Tinubu. We that can do IDNA. We say the boy look like Tinubu. Tinubu didn't answer him. He did interview with different people. Gbogbo ẹ̀ já sí pàbó ni. He even claimed that auntie, the wife, didn't allow him, didn't allow. Gbogbo ẹ̀, nothing came out of it. NTA gan carry ẹ̀. Nothing came out of it.
I don't want to see whether it's the same.
It's under the tree there. Tí fọ́ká. Ìkíni, what kí ló fẹ́ happen? That's fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. Daddy, you really have time. It's because you have empathy, you have compassion. That's why you are feeling it. You are still ṣàlàyé.
It's not fake. But you can see the same one is the same as this. Look, see what it says here? Even the one she published.
Yes.
Probability of paternity is what?
It's blood. Yeah.
No, it's not. This is
okay, 0.00. Yes.
That is it.
So this one is doctor.
No, it's not. No, this is the one she said. Look at it. This is the one you are showing me.
Yes, this is what I'm showing you.
Hey, look at it. Read it.
Yes, 0.00.
Probability of paternity.
Yes.
This is the same one. She must have collected it from that family. Look at it now. 0.00.
Tí ó fún tó wà lọ́wọ́ family 0 náà.
That's this one. What I want you to see, look, this is what I checked. If you look at this, the DNA profile, okay? She's crazy. For publishing this, we are going to sue her. Because it's crazy, it's dangerous. I don't know if you can send this to me. Please. Okay, look.
It's online. Can you imagine?
You can see it's the same profile.
Yes.
Can you imagine? They are not supposed to be publishing things. You see now?
So she has picked out his
DNA profile.
Can you imagine?
And the little girl's own as well. Because this is her own. See, this is a child.
Can you imagine? The man didn't even see it. Àwọn press.
She can go to jail for this.
Àwọn press lórí. She calls herself a pharmacist. Àbí kí ni ó ní òun study.
And look at it.
For confidentiality sake, there are some information that cannot be shared. I mean.
Probability of paternity. Okay, let me show you the same clinic. Okay. I'm going to show you one of them. This is Emade's. What is probability of paternity? What is this? 99.999%. It's 100%. That's for Imade. For her, look. So I want to show this, and I'm emphasizing that the reason why.
Yes, you are right. It's breach of confidentiality and privacy.
Test for Imade. It's not because without that Imade is our child.
Then you will study pharmacy, colonial.
American embassy, this passport application, American passport. American passport, they require it. And luckily, the same lab did the one for Imade and Anu, one of the tests, on one hand. On the other hand, the lab they went to, my late son, the boy that died, this boy that died, his own DNA, when he wanted to apply for America. It's difficult for me to bring this out. But it's the same lab.